understand what they need to do to stay healthy, but when it comes to kids, how do you get them to do the right thing and exercise and all that stuff?
Yeah, and get the statistic here. 1/3 of children are overweight or obese. Nikki Ross-Inda with Moffitt Cancer Center has organized a program, to tackle this. Thanks for being here. Tell us about the program.
Well, the program is called the Moffitt Healthy Kids Program, and is a 5-week program that specifically targets fruits and vegetables, fitness, sun protection, and the dangers of smoking. And we go into, we believe that prevention starts early, so we really target that early childhood development age. So we go into the Head Start schools in Tampa.
Okay, so who qualifies for it? Who can sign up for this?
Well, what we do is we try to target low-income families and Title I schools.
And it sounds like this really covers everything. I mean, fitness, nutrition, anti-smoking kind of campaigns. Can you tell us, how do people get involved in this? If they're listening to you talk about it, they want to get involved, what do they need to do?
Well, they should absolutely go ahead and call the Moffitt Cancer Center and ask for me, ask for Nikki, and I would be more than happy to discuss more about the program with them and how I can come into their kids' schools.
But we have to be honest here, the responsibility for this begins with the parents, doesn't it?
It really does. I'm an advocate that you should lead by example. And also, if we can engage those older siblings in the house, they also set the tone and a role model for their little siblings.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, is that the hardest thing you find, changing that mindset in the entire family so the younger kids can catch on to that?
What we have found is that the kids, you know, they adapt to anything. They really do. So what we've done is we go into the schools, talk to the kids, and then they take the education that they've learned home.
Talk to me about any successes with this program, and are you seeing this make a difference?
Absolutely. Most recently, we did a pre and post assessment with 200 kids here in the Head Start school, and I'm pleased to say that we had a 10% increase in the kids being able to identify 3 fruits. We also had a 17% increase in kids being able to identify 3 exercises. And I think that within itself shows a lot of success.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Is this one of those things, too, that it is easier once you get started? Like we were talking about before, it may look like the impossible journey at first, but once you get going, you know what, you can really get into a rhythm.
Absolutely. Think about it. As adults, it is so hard to change our behaviors. So that's why prevention starts early, so that they adapt healthy lifestyle behaviors young, and hopefully will carry that throughout, throughout their school years.
All right, Nikki, thank you so much for being with us. Some great tips. Again, call you over at Moffitt Cancer Center if anybody wants to get involved.
Thanks for having me.
Nikki, thanks a lot. Hey, coming up when we come back, a story about bravery from the battlefields in Afghanistan.
That I was going to go, because quite frankly, I am not going to ask somebody to do what I'm not going to do. It's just not going to happen.